Alrighty, so we're back, the magic sleigh bell. I'm so glad to see some of you came back. That means you watched the last video, I hope. And you've been dying to know what happens as much as I do. Alright, last we left off, we know what Mom and Dad were up to, right? Dad was recruiting the entire town to help find Travis. Let's see if we can find out what Travis is up to, or his sister and Oglethorpe, right? Oops, okay. It was quite obvious to Travis that the washing of the walls and floors was not going to greatly improve the appearance or condition of the building. Ooh, remember he was doing all those chores, washing those apartment buildings? The cracks in the plaster and the gouges and scratches in the woodwork were still going to be there. But if this is what his captor wanted, then this is what he would do. The morning passed rather quickly, and he was almost finished the upper level. He had slowly worked his way towards a smoothing Cuthbert. The water in the bucket was now so filthy that he was just rearranging the dirt on the walls. Travis coughed loudly a couple of times to awaken the wheezing figure at the top of the stairs. It wasn't enough, and the snoring continued. Finally, Travis called out, "Excuse me, sir." And that worked, and slowly Cuthbert began to collect his wits about him and opened his eyes. His first glance was directly down the steep staircase, and this gave him quite a scare as he temporarily forgot where he was. He almost lost his balance and instinctively grabbed the handrail to brace himself while waiting for his thoughts to get organized. What is it?" he yelled out. "Behind you, sir. I need clean water." Travis said, "Oh, yeah, you. I'm not lugging that bucket around for you. Follow me and we'll go back to the apartment." He pulled himself up and started down the stairs, which triggered a coughing fit that continued right into the kitchen. He lit a cigarette, which only irritated his lungs further, and he continued hacking and snorting as Travis dumped out and refilled the bucket. "How far'd you get, kid?" "I'm almost at the top of the stairs. It's taking longer than I thought it would," Travis replied. "Well, you ain't getting paid to think now, are you? In fact, you ain't getting paid at all." Ha ha! His laughter set off more coughing spasms, so he pushed Travis back to the stairs. In between gasps for air, he instructed Travis to climb back to the third floor, finish that level, then work his way back down the staircase to where Cuthbert was lazily settling his body to resume his interrupted snooze. All right, snowflake, but I'm going to keep going. You up for another one? There was no time for snoozing or catnaps at the North Pole. Santa's village was now operating at top speed. All the elves were busy doing their jobs, secure in the knowledge that they were contributing towards another successful Christmas season. Already, they were beginning to fill Santa's magic sack with gifts for all the good girls and boys. And although it looked like even one more candy cane would cause it to rupture and spill all the presents onto the snowy courtyard, there was always room for one more. Oglethorpe and the stable's apprentice elves had finished the morning exercise session with the reindeer. Takeoffs and landings had been picture perfect as the team grew more excited in anticipation of the upcoming trip. Mortimer and the other apprentices were brushing at the gleaming coats of the reindeer before putting them back into their stalls. "We can finish up here, Oglethorpe. I know you want to get over to Santa's workshop for an update on Natalie and Travis." "Why, thank you, Mortimer. It has been in the back of my mind all morning. Please remember to polish Dondra's right antler. It was looking a little dull to me. I'll be back in a little while, and we'll begin harness inspection." He ran across the courtyard and paused only once to fall back into an untouched patch of snow. And fell back into this patch of snow, creating, you guessed it, an angel silhouette. He then jumped up, took the snow off his backside, and proceeded over to see Santa. As he entered the workshop, the elves were busy sorting and opening the mail It was received around the clock. They were bustling to make sure all the letters were read and that any special requests were noted for Santa to take into consideration. Occasionally, it was necessary for Santa to use a magic snowball to verify that somebody really did need that new hockey stick or ballet shoes that they requested. Or if someone mentioned in their letter that they had been sick recently, he always liked to check that they were feeling better. "I thought we'd be seeing you about now," said Santa without even lifting his eyes from the letter he was reading. "It was most difficult not to leave the reindeer's morning exercise, Santa," exclaimed Oglethorpe as he removed his coat. "I've been thinking of Natalie and poor Travis ever since I returned." "Well, then, we'd better not wait another second." With that, he took a snowball from the window ledge. In an instant, he was looking at Natalie and her mother as they arrived inside the arena to the command post that had been set up. My, they certainly have organized the community to help search for Travis. It looks like a lot of people are getting involved. Why, there's Paul Belton. He didn't make it to the list of the good boys this year, but I think I can add him back on now. Most definitely. Santa smiled as he always did when he was able to keep someone on the list. "Pardon me, Santa, but these just came in with the latest delivery. I know you wanted to get them right away." It was Orville, the administrative assistant, in the workshop now. He handed 2 envelopes to Santa. "Good afternoon, Oglethorpe. We're all keeping our fingers crossed that Natalie's brother will be found soon." "That is most gracious of you, Orville. Thank you." "Yes, Orville, and thank you for getting these," Santa turned and indicated to Oglethorpe. "They're from Natalie and Travis. Let's see if they can give us any clues." Santa carefully read each. Then, passing them to Oglethorpe, he shook his head and began to stroke his beard. Nothing out of the ordinary. "It's surprising that Travis could write such a nice letter, even making a point of reminding me that his sister has been very good this year. And now he's lost the Christmas spirit? And we can't even find him with a magic snowball?" Oglethorpe didn't like to see Santa so disappointed. "Well, as you say, this whole terrible situation has managed to bring people together, and with all that love and good effort, I'm starting to feel pretty confident that they will be able to get this mystery solved." "Now, there's the right attitude," said Santa with a twinkle in his eye. "I've got to get back to these letters, and I think they're heading up a harness inspection." "Say, how did you know?" Smiled Oglethorpe, knowing perfectly well that Santa knows everything that goes on in the village. "Ho, ho, ho," chuckled Santa as he returned to his letters, and he was still smiling as Oglethorpe paused on his way out the door and grabbed a handful of peppermint candy canes to take back for the elves in the stable. Aw, that's awesome. Well, next chapter is True Believers, so we'll have to come on back for that and see how this story ends up. But I really love ending on this note here, having the right attitude, right? What did they say? It's a terrible situation, but it's managed to bring people together, and with all that love and good effort, I'm starting to feel pretty confident that they will be able to get this mystery solved. You always talk about making connections with a story. Anything going on in your life that could use people coming together and using a lot of love and good effort to solve a mystery? Think about that one. All right, I'll see you for the next chapter real soon.